Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of my Bradford City Youth Academy All Stars career mode on FIFA 15. And as you can see, we are getting into the second season, and we have $1.8 million to spend, or sterling to spend, in this season. And as you can see, our first bit of business is firing our Russian scout and trying to see if we can get a better one. But none are there at the moment that is good for us. And as you can see, we have a transfer offer for Gary Little, and we just accept that because it's more than his valuation. He's 29, and we don't play with him. We don't need to play with him, so he can get out of the club. And our first youth scout report of the season comes back, and we have Trefiro, who is not great, but he'll do a job at the beginning of this season or series. And now we just chill, and as you can see, we are getting through that first day. It took me probably about half an hour to get past that first day, but we get a transfer offer for goalkeeper, 32 years old, and we take that. And as you can see, Gary Little did sell, and Jason Kennedy, Walsall came in for him, and we upped the bid up to 350K. A little over his evaluation, but I try to get the most out of him. And now James Meredith with a transfer offer for him. We try to push it up to 500K, double his evaluation, because he's pretty good. He's a good player for us. And Jason Kennedy, they have decided to match that, and another player sold there. And now we try to look to see if we can get a scout. We see Ben Thomas, 3-star, and only 1 million. We have up to 2.3 now because of the money we've been getting from our transfers. And as you can see, we got rid of our first scout and trying to get got our first scout, Ben Thomas, and now that guy from Croatia, 2 3 stars now. And now you can see that James Meredith is going to be sold for 500K, and Jason Kennedy, another offer for him. Even though we already accepted one, we put this one because just in case the other one fell through, might as well get the second one out there. And as you can see, Shrewsbury were not willing to pay for that. But Mark Yates, 30-year-old, 64 rated player, we can push it up to 550K. So I do, to try to get the max out of him so we can have a bunch to spend. And Jason Kennedy, another one, but Mark Yates again, we try to push that up to 550K. And I think we just leave the Jason Kennedy one, or we go back into counter it at 335K, even though I'm pretty sure he's going to be sold. And now James Hansen, bid comes in from Borough, and we up it to 1.35 million, which will be a huge number, 5 million, which will be a huge number if we can sell him for that. And James Meredith, we come back and we reject that because we already had one accepted for him. And as you can see, Chesterfield said yes to Mark Yates, so did Sheffield, I think that was. And Middlesbrough come back and say 1.2, and we can get rid of James Hansen, and we accept that because 1.2 million will help us out so much. And as you can see, James Meredith does get sold. And now Billy Knott, we'd go back to James Hansen real quick. No, we don't. We get rid of that Billy Knott transfer offer because I'm pretty sure we already have him going to be sold somewhere else. But now Philippe Moraes we reject as well, because I remember why we reject these. We're running out of players, to be honest, in our club, and we did not have enough to get rid of. If we would have sold some, then we would have really been we couldn't sell anybody because we didn't have enough room in our club to sell anybody. So we reject every single one of these, like 8 or 9 offers there was. Stephen Darby, we reject that offer. So much money we could have been getting during this period, but as you can see, we have 2.5 million in the bank, so we're sitting pretty on money wise. And now Billy Knott, we reject that, and another offer for Stephen Darby we reject as well. And now, as you can see, we are going to send our scouts out, and Ben Thomas is going to England for 9 months. Um, Now we go with our Croatian guy, Bung Ray, and we do sell him to, or not sell, tell him to go to Croatia for 6 months, I believe that was. And our Swedish guy, we tell to go to Italy for 6 months as well. And our first scouting report comes back, and as you can see, two fantastic players, Tommy Barnes and Piero Davies, 73 to 94, perfect potentials, and Derbyshire there with an 87 potential, really good. And now our Croatian, not the best, not as good as our English scout was just then, but that's okay as long as we got those English scouts. We're sitting good. And now Marco Rugani with a 91 potential, pretty decent. And then coming into the next couple months, Italy brings back nothing. But then you could see Dugdale Wander, 69 to 94. We're getting some pretty decent players out of our scouts. And now we go into Ben Thomas. Hopefully he can find another gem from England, and he does find a 92, Demarai Bennett. And we do sign him to our club, and we get rid of everyone else. And then now coming into next month, our Italy scouts, Daniele Cornacchia, 93 overall, and then someone else with a 90 overall, or potentials, that is. And our Croatian scout is finding decent players, but not like 94s or anything, up in the 85s. So we do keep an eye on both of these guys. I think we actually signed that guy, and we keep an eye on him because that's his second month. And these guys, we continue signing that, or looking at that guy, and we just get back out. We get rid of the other guy. And now coming into the next month, Diego Poli, a 94 potential again. That's our fourth 94 potential. Doing pretty good on these scouting reports. And another 91, Wissam there. Nobrega Rodriguez Wissam with a 94 potential. Pretty decent. And that's our fifth 94. We're doing pretty good on that front. And now we back out of there and go to our England scout, Ben Thomas, who brings back absolutely no one that time. Nobody there worthwhile. And now into the next month, another month of these scouting reports, and we do sign that guy from Italy. And now our Croatian scout is back, and we do see a couple players we might like, but we just keep them there to see if they grow any more in the next month. And again, no one from England. England hasn't produced much since the first guy, but now Molina, as you can see there, a 94 potential again, and we do look to get rid of a couple people, and not everybody has been keeping their potentials up. Like this guy was like an 88 or something, but now we get rid of those guys. Croatia, we look at signing this keeper, and we get rid of, I think, wasn't Bennett? Well, we get rid of Wells, but Demarai Bennett there was like an 80 overall. Wasn't he one of the 94s? That's crazy how he went from a 94 to just nothing. But now we do, who do we get rid of? I think we get rid of Bennett. I'm not sure. Yeah, we look at between Jermaine Warren, who I think was a 94 as well, and Demarai Bennett. And I think we got rid of Bennett because he was 17, and the other guy was 16, I'm pretty sure. But now we look to take these scouts and send them somewhere else. And where do we send them? I'm pretty sure we send them to Morocco or Egypt. We do send them to Egypt for 3 months till the end of the next scouts too. And this guy we do send to Brazil. I want to say Colombia. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we sent this guy to Colombia for 3 months as well. And our next scouting report from Colombia, our first one, brings back nothing. Absolutely nothing. But that's not bad since this is only his first month there. And now a goalkeeper from Egypt, and we had a bunch of goalkeepers already, so we just keep an eye on him and see him for next month. And then Ben Thomas comes back from England and brings back a 93 Marcus Flinders. Pretty decent overall. and or potential, and hopefully he can live up to the hype. And now our Colombian scout comes back, and Marek Reese comes back to us and with a 79 to 94 potential. That is phenomenal from Colombia. And now coming back to the Egyptian scout, and he has a couple good decent overalls, except for that 64, but a bunch of mid to high 80s, which we do just keep an eye on them for another month. And now our English scout, Jack Watkins, look at that pace, looking pretty pacey, or it could potentially be pacey. And with an 89 overall, we decided to sign him. And now our youth staff, as you can see, in the January transfer window, I'm pretty sure I did sign a couple players, so we did have some room in there. And that's why we have so much room. And as you can see right now, we are signing players. I did get rid of the ones that are bad, like some of the 80 potentials and stuff like that. So we do sign all of these guys, and I'm pretty sure they're all good about it. And this is before May, remember, so they will not get the May bump, but they will be, their physicals will go up. And as you can see, these are the last two players in our list after May. This is after May now. And now we see our last scouting reports, and we go in and see Martin Schwarzer, pretty decent. We signed him up. And then Al Newby we sign up too. And the other guys we get rid of. And now from Egypt, the Egypt scout brings back nobody really good, but this 85 potential Egyptian we do sign because he has he had the May bump and his stats were looking pretty good, so we do sign him up. But as for the other ones, I'm pretty sure we just get rid of them because we don't need them. Simple as that. And yep. Oh, we do. I guess we do. No, yeah, we reject all of them. I didn't think we signed anyone, but yeah, we do reject all of them. And now Colombia, nothing after the May update. And now getting into the squad reports, as you can see, Helge Svensson did go up by 4, Marco Rugani went up by 1, Christian Tello went up by 4, Matry went up by 4, as well as Bratton went up by 3, none in physicals though. Holmes went up by 4, in physicals a lot. Grant Payne went up by 4, went up in physicals as you can see. Warren went up by a couple, Signorini went up by a couple, Baker went up by 4, Farrund went up by 4, Taylor went up by 3. All these overalls are pretty bad still in the 50s and 40s, but hopefully they will grow. And as you can see, even the players we just got, their stats are already going up, even though they haven't gone up in overall. Their stats are going up by at least 1. And Trafira went up by 3. Flinders we just got. Balich, I'm pretty sure we got in January. Khalili, I think we got at the beginning. He went up by 4. Oyal went up by 4. Tommy Barnes, a good player. Marek Reese, good player, 56 rated. Kornakia, 45. Watkins, 54. Derbyshire, 44. And that was our scouting report for the season. And as you can see, we did good on all our stuff this year. We did what the board wanted us to do, which is not or avoid relegation, which for the League 2, which is the worst league, you can't go down, so I don't know how you can't avoid relegation. But anyways, that would be it for this episode. And as you can see, we are looking pretty good to start off next episode. Next episode will be a shorter episode. It'll just be some August transfers and stuff. And it will not include games yet. It'll be just August transfers until the games start. And then we will get into the games in episode 4. So for now, we'll leave it there, and I will catch you guys next time. See ya.